I've been working on some projects, so I'll show you the projects I've been working on. Hello and welcome to the Willow Rose Cottage. Cheers, morning coffee, maybe. I'm just out here getting a little bit of vitamin D, a little bit of caffeine, a little bit of Louis Lovin. Brought me a treat. So not a whole lot has been going on. That's why I haven't been filming very much. I'm going today to get my cast off, and then she'll tell me my limitations of what I can and can't do. I have been working a little bit trying to get things ready for my new home. I have not signed yet. I won't be able to sign the final documents and purchase the home until June 2nd. And that's my fault, kind of my fault, not really my fault. I have to show a warrant that's coming on the 1st. And so when I get that warrant and I scan it and send it to the broker, then on the 2nd I'll be able to meet and sign. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've been having a little bit of, I don't want to call it anxiety, but just like, what can I do in the meantime? There's about 8 projects that I have been wanting to do, and they're all like furniture restoration pieces. A couple of chairs that came out of my mother's house, the center island that I made about 4 or 5 years ago needed to be reinforced, and I decided to go ahead and paint it. And I've been doing all of this with my left hand. My left hand is getting pretty prolific with doing things. I'm amazed at how well we as human beings can adapt to things like that. And I have not been using my right hand at all, because I want this to be my last surgery. I do not want to do anything to screw this up. So I'm going today, and I'm going to meet with my surgeon, and I'm going to ask her if I can do like little things with it. It's really hard doing things with one person, like when you don't have anybody to kind of help you. Excuse me, Louis just decided he needed to go under my legs. So when you don't have somebody to help you, do the thing, like hold the thing or help you carry the thing. But what's really hard is when you only have one hand to do the thing. So I really have been carrying things and doing things and painting, and I had to go get an electric stapler, because I cannot squeeze my industrial stapler with my left hand. It's just too hard. So I went and got that. So I've been working on some projects. So I'll show you the projects I've been working on. None of them are finished. All of them are half done, because I can't work on them very long either, because my left hand gets super tired. So I work on it a little bit here and a little bit there. And then when that one, say, is drying, like if I painted it, then I'll go work on another one. So I'll show you some of the stuff I've been doing. And hopefully when I get my new home, they'll look really fabulous. This is my kitchen cabinet, or my kitchen island that I created. I created this out of actually 2 dressers, and I needed something tall enough that I could work comfortably on, because kitchen counters are too low for me. So I'm reinforcing. I reinforced it even more underneath with some screws right here, and then I put these on to help reinforce the seams. And I will put wood glue in here, not to reinforce it, but just to cover that seam. And then I'll put the final coat on. I know I should have put the wood, did I say wood glue? I meant wood putty. I know I should have put the wood filler in first before I painted it, but I didn't realize how much it had come apart until I painted it. And then over here you can see all my stuff over here. So here are the drawers that I'm still working on. So it used to be white. And as you can see, it got really chipped up pretty well. It got chipped up really bad along the way. I built it about 5 years ago. So that's one thing I'm working on. And I did go to Hobby Lobby and I got some new handles for it. So these are the handles I'm going to put on it when that time comes. I was able to get a really beautiful pot for my aloe vera plants. They're standing up straight right now, but if you would have seen them, they were in teeny tiny little pots and they were like all falling out and literally falling over, knocking the pots over too. So I was able to get a really beautiful pot and repot my aloe vera. And it seems to be very happy there. Over here, I have this stool. I have not started working on yet, but I'm gonna start working on that. And then you can see I have my paint, so the yellow paint. I think I'm gonna paint, this is what I'm painting my center island with. And when I get into my new kitchen, I think I'm gonna paint my new kitchen that same yellow. Oh geez, let's see, here's my wood putty that I'm gonna use. Here's all my tools that I have to use. This is so hard to use left-handed. I don't know how left-handed people, you guys are brilliant how you maneuver through this world of right-handed things, tools. And this is a table I bought a long time ago. I just absolutely love it. I actually bought it because a friend of mine and I used to go out into the forest and we would have little picnics, and I thought that would be such a wonderful little table to just throw in the back of the Jeep and drag out there to the forest and have picnics on. This kicks out right here. And when I was going to use it for that, I never actually got around to using it for that, but when I was going to use it for that, I didn't really feel like I had the need to fix it up because it was just going to be dragged back and forth. However, now I'm going to put it in my new house. So now I want to take all the varnish off, not revarnish it, take all the varnish all the way down to the raw wood, and then just use beeswax on it and let the raw wood come out. But these are going to be pretty challenging down here. I'm not sure I'm going to do those. But these need to be worked on anyway. They need to be glued and stuff. So over here, I have some pleather that I'm going to use, and I'll show you in a little bit what I'm going to use that for. And then I have this fabric here that I actually purchased off of Facebook because our Joann's closed down, and I did go to Hobby Lobby, as you can see here. Oh, does it say Hobby Lobby? No. Oh, on the other side. As you can see here, I did go to Hobby Lobby, but they didn't have any fabric that I liked. So let's see, what else? Oh, and I got this really cute chair for Mr. Oink Oink. Look at that. Isn't this chair adorable? So he can sit in the dining room with us when we get the dining room. And I don't know if it's an antique, to be honest, but I just really loved it. I just think it's so cute. And the back is super cute too. So, and this lifts up and you can get out through there. So I'm gonna put a little teacup in, like a teacup and a saucer here for him when we get there. And then this was, with my left hand, this was probably a 5-day project. You can see how many times this chair has been reupholstered. I must have removed, I'm not kidding you, maybe 150 nails from each chair. So this is the fabric I'm going to redo it in. I'm waiting for the little boards. I went to Lowe's. They didn't have any boards that I can make a new chair seat out of. There was probably, not kidding you, probably 7 or 8 layers of stuff. One was actually horsehair. One, I Googled it and they said that it was coconut. shred. Okay. So these two chairs came out of my mom's house. They were pretty much black with years and years of just yuck. So I had to, first of all, I had to strip everything off. There were, I think there were 5 steps. I can't remember what they were though. So there were 5 steps. I remember thinking, my gosh, I'll never do this again. But I'm really happy I did it. I can't wait until they're completed. They're going to go in my dining room as well. I have a big dining room. So what else? I'm looking around. Oh, this I showed you before in a different video. So this is a light lamp. I'm going to put in my coffee area, my little apothecary coffee shop. It needs to be rewired, but you can see it's a lamp and it's a kettle and I just love it. So I need to work on that. And with the pleather, I'm going to redo this stool with the pleather. And then I'm going to put a layer of pleather on here so that my desk will be really beautiful because it's going to go into my library eventually. So you can see it's really, really pretty. I got it about 6 or 7 years ago and I painted it green. Everyone said I would regret it, but I don't, not yet. I redid my whole bookshelf here. Redid the whole thing. Stripped it down, stained it, and put beeswax on it, waxed it. So that one's done and ready to be packed. As you can see, I am kind of trying to pack things as I go. What else? Yeah, my parlor's pretty much torn apart. And I haven't gotten to this side yet, obviously. Oh, this. I knew there was something over here. This. I bought this little desk a long time ago, and I just love it, but it's really, really rough. So I'm going to sand it all down, and then I'm going to stain it again, and then I'm going to wax it, and that desk is going to go into my entry hall. I just love it. I don't know if you can kind of see it. But it has a little drawer right here. So that still needs to be worked on. Haven't even started that one yet. My junk drawer, cleaning out my junk drawer. All the stuff. So yeah, all this needs to be, I took the mantle down off of here. I disconnected it and took it out to the garage. I wanted to keep the wood, thinking I might need it for something. Haven't really started on my kitchen yet. But I have, I think, 2 projects in the barn that I'm going to pull out and be working on too. So I think this is all. So as you can see, the Willow Rose Cottage is getting torn down. Well, not torn down. Oh my gosh, don't say it that way. It's getting pulled apart and we're moving on. And I was going to save this for another video, but I'm just going to toss it out there and then I'll revisit it again later. I'm not sure if I should change the name of my channel from the Willow Rose Cottage to something different. That's a whole nother conversation that I've been thinking about. And so stay tuned for that and stay whimsical.